Good morning. Today's vlog starts on the phone because I didn't charge any batteries last night. It is 10 past 7. Daniel's tired, so he's not driving. Jake has had his licence revoked for being so fucking terrible yesterday. So I get to drive the 2.5 hours that Google says to the border, so I get to drive the 9 hours to the border of Turkmenistan. Sweepstakes are on. Jake reckons it'll take 8 hours. I reckon it'll take 7 hours. Daniel?
I'm gonna go super optimistic and say 6.
What about price of visa? No, so the ballpark visa's meant to cost $100. What's the highest they'll ask for it? Jake? 175.
150.
150. I'm gonna go 130. Daniel's been offered some opium and cannabis already.
But apparently you have to leave, so...
But we have to leave.
I'm gonna be like, they've got a drone, they've got a drone!
I meant to go through my laptop and double check. Ah, yes! Thank you. Tea. Here, have some banana chewing.
K&P reference. You have one?
Huh?
Thinking.
Got 3.
No, it's just nothing.
My eyes are a bit dodgy, so I'm not wearing contact lenses for a few days, so I've got the glasses on. We're at the Turkmenistan border. There's not a lot else to say. We're probably... Sweepstakes are still on. We're expecting it to be no less than... What was the...
6.
No less than 6 hours. Then maybe we're just being pessimistic. Once we get across the border, we go immediately to find a mechanic and a hotel and sleep for as long as humanly possible. And then go to a bar. How was Iran?
It was great. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. We're saying bye to Hamed. Okay, so today has been not a very filmy day. We spent 5 hours at the Turkmenistan border with Iran. Absolutely no filming there, and absolutely no filming for 40 kilometres outside of the border area because it's military controlled. So you get in your car and they tell you it's 40 kilometres. Do not get a camera out. So we spent quite a lot of time there in the heat. Drove from the border town, the border into the Ashgabat, into the capital, and it is absolutely insane. Everything, when we first arrived, it was like dead. There was nobody there. The roads are like 4 lanes on each side of the motorway, and they're just straight, and they just go on for absolutely ages. They go on forever, and there's all these white lampposts with gold trim, and you start getting into the city centre, and it's just white marble buildings everywhere, and it's only white marble and gold. It's absolutely insane. It's just like some sort of weird utopian 1984 shit. We got further into the city centre, we caught up with the other teams as well, and we were looking for a hotel because Emma from the other team that we've been convoying through Iran with got a list of hotels that were kind of cheap in Ashgabat because the hotel prices are extortionate for what they are. And we found a hotel, and it was possibly the shittest hotel I've ever seen in my life. It was like a 8-storey crack den. We walked in, they showed us the room before we paid for it, and it was just, I'm glad we went to see it because the wallpaper was coming off the walls. It was just smelled so damp. There was holes all over the carpet. All the furnishings just had these like dirty old like covers over them, blankets. It was, I cannot describe how shit it was. So we had to borrow quite a lot of money at the Turkmenistan border because we all actually ran out of dollars. So we met these other 2 guys who thankfully we did meet them because otherwise we would have been totally fucked. They helped us out a lot. They loaned us, both teams, like over $200. So we knew that the Grand Turkmen Hotel had an ATM and a place you can exchange money. So we drove from the shit hotel to there, and then from just that drive alone we were like, fuck it, we're just going to stay in the Grand Turkmen Hotel. We're going to stay here tomorrow as well because we still need to find a mechanic. The most important thing though is to try and find some dollars. We haven't yet found anywhere we can exchange or just get a hold of US dollars because we still owe the guys that we met at the border an absolute fortune. We really need to get that back to them. and we also need to find a mechanic because we're here tonight. We're not going to find a mechanic tonight. We'll maybe ask reception tonight if they know anywhere we can get a sump guard fitted. Hopefully they know a mechanic somewhere, and tomorrow that will be our job. And then so we'll stay here again tomorrow night in a triple room, which will be a little bit cheaper. But for now, we're going to go and get food, and we're going to get a lot of alcohol because the dry run in Iran was pretty tough on everybody. Oh, I forgot how hot it is. It's like, Ashgabat is insane. It's literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, look at this, look at this. I don't know if you can tell how lavish that city is, but it's insane. So we're going out to find a bar there tonight and get some food, try and get a hold of some dollars and find out if there is a mechanic. I apologise for this video being incredibly boring. But Turkmenistan, we heard a lot of bad things about Turkmenistan, especially like the people. Apparently they were meant to be like cold and not very welcoming, but I mean twice today people have pulled us over and said, "Where are you going?" Okay, follow us, and just took us to the first hotel that was a shithole, and then we met another guy that drove us to this hotel. So, I mean, again, the people have just blown us away. Like, it's just the most friendly people. But that's us. We're going to get drink, we're going to get food, we're going to get dollars, and we're going to try and find a mechanic.